It's Jill for today.
Yay!
The director's here.
I am indeed.
How are you today?
I'm excellent.
You're better than excellent because you cleaned the barbecues today.
That's right.
They were, pre-vegan. And he went out there, he was strong, and he cleaned those barbecues. They look brand new now. Now I can barbecue vegetables, I can barbecue tofu, I can barbecue tempeh.
Seitan.
I guess I could
Sure,
barbecue
why not?
in little chunks. Okay.
Or slabs. Get
Slabs.
little char grill marks on them.
Yeah. We'll see what we.
I don't know.
I'll just
What
ride
do
up
I
the
know?
flagpole. At this
Yeah.
point, I'm ready to do anything.
I've never been a vegan barbecuer before.
No, I haven't either. It will be terribly exciting. Okay, guess what? It's Gazpacho Day.
Octoon.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to show you the ingredients,
All
and
right.
then we will get cooking. All right. So what we have here is some day. I don't know, Director. Do I have to do this or what am I doing?
No, I
Okay.
think we can see
All right,
that.
I've got a couple slices of day-old bread here that they asked me to slice and put just a little bit of water in them. Now here's what isn't as funny: day-old bread, and you're not supposed to soak it. Go figure. Jalapeno pepper. Now these were my dehydrated, which I've soaked up a little bit here in some hot water.
Okay.
I do have videos on dehydrating jalapeno, and it actually shows the director attempting to cut off his thumb when he's slicing them for us. I've got a cucumber here. It's about a half of an English cucumber, which I have peeled and chopped up. I have the juice of a lime. I have a couple garlic cloves there. It called for a red bell pepper. I had these in the jar from some bell pepper hummus that I had just made, so we're going to use this. It asked for 1 red pepper, a little Tabasco sauce, a little bit of olive oil, which I haven't quite figured out yet, some S&P, and then it called for 2.5 pounds of tomatoes, which I don't have the luxury of having a garden, but, oh, thank you, Director, thank you so much. But last year I canned a bunch of tomatoes. So these are as fresh as you can get. So, except for being canned, I'm going to drain these and I'm going to use these instead. But as I said, the recipe calls for 2.5 pounds about. So I'm going to drain these, and then we'll be ready to throw this stuff into a blender, whip it up, and we're going to make gazpacho. So whip it. Be back soon. Okay, we're back, and before we got started here, I was going to show you the recipe came from my soup Bible book, which I absolutely adore, and I'll show you the picture inside here. And as you see, they've embellished it with some chopped avocado, which I think sounds really good. So I think we're ready to get rolling here.
All right.
Anyway, this is a great book. I found it at Barnes & Noble's, and their discount place. That's where I found it. Good find. I think it was $10.
Wow.
I know, this book must weigh 10 pounds. It's just enormous.
As $1 a pound.
It's $1 a pound. Okay.
What a deal.
So here's my tomatoes. And what I did was I drained them. And I've held a little back here because I'm going to kind of pace myself. And here is all the juice that came out of those jars.
So could you drink that like tomato juice?
Absolutely.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, it's not like V8, but definitely has a wonderful fresh.
You could make some snappy Tom.
You could make snappy Tom. The recipe calls for like 2 cups of water, and I said,
Why use water?
Oh, yeah, baby. So, we're gonna just kind of pace ourselves here. Here's the tomatoes, and the bread is going in now. It's 2 slices of French bread.
I always get dewy-eyed when I see French bread go anywhere but to the butter dish.
And here's these jalapenos, and I have in here like 5 slices, which I think probably is like about small jalapeno. And we always say go big or go home, so we're gonna throw that in there, right? Right. Okay, and in goes the lime juice and the pepper.
These are the red peppers?
Yeah, red pepper, which was I assume it meant fresh, but I didn't have any fresh, so me, I love to wing it here. A couple cloves of garlic. And do we need Tabasco after all that jalapeno? I don't know. Right? Go big, go home. All right. And then this recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of olive oil, which I'm really not as one. We're gonna see. I can't imagine why you need that in there, but, and then goes the cucumber. Now, you know, don't be afraid. You can do this in a regular blender. I just happen to have a high-speed blender, that's all. But you can do it. You can do it. I know you can.
Looks good.
It does indeed. I'm gonna throw some fresh ground pepper in there. A lot of it, a lot of it, a lot of it, a lot of it.
Can't have too much
No,
pepper.
baby. And a little, let's do it twice, huh?
Pinch and a half of salt.
And we're gonna throw the lid on here. Okay. And then I'm just going to blend this so it's very smooth. So we're gonna blend this, and then we'll be back. I'll get it started. But then, director, you know, cut it off because we don't want people to. You're
on.
I'm on. Okay, we whip this up. And the director says to me, and you know what, I agree. This needs Chipotle! Chipotle.
Give it a little smokiness.
It needs Chipotle.
And what else did you do while Cameron was gone?
While we were gone, I blended it all up, and then I tasted it, you know, kind of felt it. It was just a little too thick. In fact, you know, I think it is still a little too thick, so I'm going to add another little squash of. Don't you all worry, I will write the directions down in the recipe because you'll never be able to follow it.
If it's any good.
Oh yeah, that's the big one. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay. So I got it all blended up. We haven't tasted it. I'm going to pour out just enough where we can sample. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Just to sample it because it needs to be cold.
It's almost got an orange color.
It does. It does. I think it might be from the peppers. I'm not sure. And we haven't tasted it. We don't know what seasoning it needs. It certainly does not need pepper. Director, this one's for you. Now remember, this has to be chilled, right? Oh, don't do that to me.
Why not?
You always just... Okay, here's yours. Here's yours. Be careful now. Be careful. Okay, here's mine. Just
Sometimes Jill for today forgets who the director is.
I know I do, but I love you because you're the director.
Ooh.
Well, it's got the heat.
Got the heat and it's got the smokiness.
There it is. There it is. I've got
the smokiness.
it.
I like that.
I do too, but you know, I think it is going to need a little more salt. What do you think?
Yeah,
a little
probably.
More salt. Of course, you know, we are unfortunately salt people here.
Doesn't need any more jalapeno.
No, baby. No. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to chill it down, and then, and then we will come back and we will give it the formal test taste because we're very excited about it.
Decked out and adorned. And
yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. Later. Yum, yum. We are back, and there is the soup. There is the soup, and I've got my guinea pig here.
Emphasis on the pig.
Oh, stop. We get a little more head on it. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's have it. Now, it looks very good.
It does look very good.
And I did chill it overnight just because I had the opportunity to chill it overnight.
Okay.
And I'll get you a little better picture.
So I'm going to try it first without any seasoning.
Yes.
And see how it is.
Yes, we don't know how much seasoning it needs. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Really?
Well, it doesn't need any pepper.
How's the flavor?
Oh, it's delicious.
Uh-huh.
But I think we put a wee bit, just a tiny bit, too much spice in there.
Yeah.
Or pepper.
Is it edible?
Well, almost, yes.
Oh.
It's hot.
It's too hot.
I'm going to try it with a piece of guacamole, see, or avocado, see if that cools it.
Hand me a spoon of that. Let me taste.
Wow.
Yeah? Just a little one.
I'll try it first.
Okay.
Naked. Got a little kick to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know where you feel it. It's not really on the tongue. It's really the back of the throat.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what.
Excellent.
That is... Actually,
excellent.
you know, I don't think it's necessarily that too hot.
Well,
I don't think it needs any seasoning.
Well, try
I
it.
think the salt and pepper.
good.
Now, I will say, in reflection on the recipe, I have no idea why they added oil in that recipe.
I don't either.
I just don't get it. There is, I put less than a tablespoon and it called for 2 tablespoons. Dang, baby, that is
That's
hot. And it is. It's excellent,
It's good.
but it is
Yeah.
hot. Yeah. I actually, though, I don't think it's too hot.
No.
Okay, so let me go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to pan back down to the
The soup.
Just in the
Okay.
middle a bit here.
There's the soup.
Whew. There we go. I'm just kidding. The director is so much better than I am at this. Okay, so we're talking winner or loser?
It's a winner. Very definitely.
Absolutely.
Delicious.
And I tell you what, I'm going to come back up to you, director, so don't be afraid. I don't think I would really change the pepper. However, I am going to write the recipe up exactly as the Soup Bible recipe is. And if you want to look over this video again and make changes, you can, but I swear, I think it's
I
fabulous.
don't think there was anything wrong with adding the oil either, because I don't know if that added to. I almost taste a little bit of the olive oil at the back of the throat, and it's kind of nice. But that's delicious.
It is delicious. I'm very pleased. And
Yeah,
if you
so
want
am
to
I.
take tomato soup to a whole new height, this is what you should do. Okay.
And-
So everybody, thanks a lot for tuning in, right?
Right.
Tell your friends,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you know what's great about Jill for today? You know what it is. You know what you say. You never know
You never know what's going to happen
on.
on Jill for today.
That's right.
I certainly don't, and I'm the director.
All right, everybody, we're out of here. See you later.
Bye bye.
Bye.